Guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's get this going. All right, guys. Okay, we have a lot of stuff going on today. A lot. So please pay attention. Okay. First things first, let me start my live trading here in the premium. And then we'll go from there. All right, guys. But yeah, there is a lot of stuff to do today. Let me just quickly do this and this. Live trading. Oh, oops. Yo, what's going on, guys? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, guys, today's going to be a very important day. So please pay attention. All right, guys. Okay, so first things first, screen share. Done. Okay, guys, today, remember, I'm going to wait for a little bit more people to join. All right, first things first, good morning. Hopefully, you guys are doing good. But as you guys are joining in, I need you guys to understand this one thing here. All right. We're going to be avoiding the first 30 minutes of market open today. Again, all right. Now, before you freak out, yesterday we did that and it actually played out pretty well. All right. We avoided a lot of fake outs. We waited for the market to choose its bias. And a lot of you guys actually liked doing that. All right. Now, guys, pay attention. Apparently, at 10 a.m. EST, in about 30 minutes from now, the Supreme Court is deciding on Trump's tariffs. All right. This sparks a shit ton of volume in the markets. So we need to be very careful with this. All right. I'm going to get on early, obviously, because I want you guys to be, informed on what's going on the stream and, everything. And yeah, we do have some setups and all that good stuff. But I'm going to be avoiding the first 30 minutes of market open, whether the market plays out or not. I don't care. All right. I would rather be safe. I'm still a little bit sick, but sorry. All right, guys. But yeah, anyways. So, yeah. And once again, today is Friday. You guys know typically I don't like to trade Fridays all that much. And I tried trading a Friday last week, and I literally got PTSD from it. We had such a good week, and I kind of threw everything away on last week Friday. So I'm not really trying to do that right now. Again, so yeah, I want to say we had a pretty good week. Honestly, yeah, we did have two losers, but we did have a lot of winners to make up for it. So I'm pretty happy with it on my end. But yeah. Now, regardless, don't worry. If I do see a setup, oh my throat, bro. If I do see a setup, I will be sharing it. But for now, I would for sure tell you guys, please just wait a minute in the market. And we kind of go from there. You know what I mean? Now coming to market open, we do have a pretty bullish bias. So if you guys don't care about tariffs or you guys don't care about the 30-minute rule or whatever, let me show you guys a setup that you guys can potentially even take if you guys want to risk it. All right, guys. Now coming into market open, what are we doing? First things first, I have to talk fast. First things first, we took out the low down here at 24,700. Beautiful. What are we doing? We're sweeping it. What are we doing as well? We're getting a shit ton of buying pressure. Very, very nice. Very, very cool. Now we took out the we took out the internal high at 784. We're holding above it. A lot of buying pressure. Very nice. Very cool. What are we doing right now on the 15-minute time frame and on the 5-minute time frame? We're about to inverse a 5 and 15-minute bearish rally gap with room for higher. PT1 being 40 points, so your stop loss will be about 40 points. And then you would have PT2, and I mean, if you want to have PT3 and 4 above, you can have that as well. It's not very realistic, but you never know. All right. So this is a setup that you guys can take. I personally do not suggest taking it. I'm not saying it's bad. But I am saying that you have so much risk in your favor. You have tariffs happening in about 25 minutes. You have OPEX being today. And the market just opened. And you guys know typically these last few weeks with market opens, no matter how good your setup looks, there's a good chance in which you can get faked out. All right, so I'm not saying you can't take the setup. I'm just saying that I don't suggest it for the first 30-ish minutes of market open. All right, now, if you don't care about that, maybe you're on evals or maybe you don't care and you're like, whatever. I'll just take it. I want to see how it goes. Then you could take it. All right, the setup looks pretty good in terms of confirmations, right? I actually would love to take the setup, but I kind of choose not to. All right, guys. Tariffs, yes. Yes, we're back in the tariffs thing. Yes, unfortunately. But I don't really think it's anything crazy. All right? Because I was reading it and it says here that, okay, here it says U.S. Supreme Court will make a decision on Trump's tariffs at 10 a.m. EST, whether they're illegal or not illegal. All right, it says here there are now a 70. It says here that there are now a 74% odds that they will be ruled illegal. So expect high volatility. Oh, and actually, price ended up inverting this rally gap already. So if you guys are gonna take it, by all means, go ahead. Like I said, I personally don't really suggest it. I'm not gonna commentate behind it, but the setup is there. I would much rather just be a lot more safe and avoid any of the unwanted volatility. All right, guys. So once again, if you want to take it, go ahead. All right, guys, go ahead. But for me, I'm gonna skip out on alerting this trade, just because I want to be a little bit more safe on a Friday, unlike last week. All right, guys. I just have a little bit of PTSD from it. Plus, I'm actually really green this week, so I would much rather just get on, teach you guys, and show you guys some setups for today. All right, guys. But yeah, if you guys went ahead and take the setup, it's about to approach PT1. I'm pretty confident we're gonna hit it. We're right there. So if you guys want to start taking profits around this area, go ahead. All right, guys. You took it. Nice, nice, nice. Did anyone take it? Type a quick one in the chat if you did. I'm not expecting many of you guys to take it, but for those that took it, good shit. You know what I mean? There it is. Your PT1 just got hit for about a 1-to-1. Not bad. All right, it was fast. Yeah, of course. Like I said, there's a lot of volatility in the market today. Something that I'm not really trying to trade starting from yesterday. So I would much rather just skip this on my own just to be safe on a Friday. If it was a Thursday or Wednesday or Monday, I would have 100 million% taken the setup. Just not on a Friday. I would much rather just, stay away. You know what I mean? Nice trade. Yeah, it was a beautiful setup. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But yeah, if you guys took it, go ahead and secure some profits here. It's about 40 points. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Hey, what's good, YouTube guys? What's going on, guys? What's up? What's up? Here, let me start my stream on YouTube here. Unfortunately, they kind of missed out on this setup if they wanted to take it. But I'm sure they will live. I'm sure there'll be more setups today. So yeah, but guys, like I said, we just finished taking out a pretty nice level of liquidity. Oh, wow. That was a pretty volatile candle. Or spike there. But yeah, guys, we just finished taking out a level of liquidity here at 24,864. So if you did end up taking NQ longs, please secure some profits here. All right, guys. If you took longs, if you didn't, you don't need to say in the chat. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna stay on. Don't worry. I'm gonna be showing you guys some more setups. All right. So don't be like, oh, but David, can you please find one more? I know how you guys are. All right, guys. Don't worry. I got you guys. All right. This is just a setup. Come into market open. Nothing crazy. Something chill, a quick trade. Whatever. But yeah, if you took it, feel free to call it. All right, guys. You guys made your money. Why not? If you didn't, do not worry. I will give you guys more setups. Now, like I said, today I am gonna be a little bit more cautious on myself because I am very paranoid from last week. All right. We had such a beautiful week, and I kind of got tilted and threw it all the way on a Friday. Right. So in order for me to avoid that, I'm already very green on this week. I'm not gonna do what I did last week. All right, guys. If you have a problem with it, I don't know what to say. I don't care. But yeah, anyways, let me just put out that I'm live here in RPs. There you go. Okay. But yeah, once again, guys, now if you guys want to be on the more safer side, which I'm assuming if you didn't take this setup, you definitely want to be on the more safer side. If you are going to be on the more safer side, please do not take any trade, no matter the setup, for the next 20 minutes until the decision has been made on tariffs. All right, guys, coming into 10 a.m. EST, we should be expecting a lot more volume in the markets, like a lot. So please be careful. All right, guys. I don't want anyone saying, anything wrong, But yeah, if you took the setup, you guys are free to get off. You guys are free to take profits and go on about your day. All right. Last week was rough. No, it wasn't actually. Last week was amazing, bro. Even on the Friday that we took the red trades, those setups are still very good. Unfortunately, they just didn't play out, which is normal. Nothing is 100%, no matter how good it looks. I still believe even the trades on Friday were amazing. They were really nice. Last week was amazing, in my opinion. Although, yes, I didn't end red. For the first time in a long time, I had my first red week. I still believe that last week was a very good week. I did really enjoy trading last week. A lot of volume. Like, we're talking 100+ points. We had very clean momentum, no pullbacks, no nothing, just straight to the price targets. And then Friday, obviously kind of went down the drain, but the setups were still there. So yeah, last week was good. It's just obviously we just ended it a little bit red. But this week we made it all back. So who cares? You know what I mean? And that's why we tell you guys, whenever you guys have a red day, red week, don't even stress about it. You guys know I got you. We will always make it back. All right, guys. So if you took all of my trades this week, you guys should be pretty green. especially with the trade from yesterday. Yesterday's trade was very clean. I forgot to mention. For my people on YouTube, guys, for my people on YouTube, yesterday on stream, we weren't able to catch a trade because the market was super choppy. But in the premium, I ended up putting out a trade in the PM session, in which I didn't live stream, but I did put it out. Let me show you guys real quick. All right, this is just so I can show you guys something real quick. All right, but yeah, yesterday at like 1:30 PM EST, we ended up taking NQ longs. We literally sniped the bottom of the market. You guys saw that pretty much the entire day we were kind of just like grinding down slowly. We took us some lows nearby, which is the opening low, and then I'm assuming an external or a London. I don't remember. It was either an external or London at 24,752. I noticed a pretty nice flip here in a candle. I'm like, okay, well, we have a pretty small but pretty valid, very valid bearish fair value gap candle here with a pretty small candle, but it still works. Remember, guys, I don't trade my fair value gaps based off the size of the gap, but the size of the candle. The size of the candle was about 60-ish points, but the gap was very small. Do I care about the gap? No. As long as there's a gap there, I know where to enter. All right, guys. Once again, a little education here. When you're trading fair value gaps with my strategy, the size of the gap does not matter. The size of the candle does. Because the size of the candle will tell you if it's an imbalance or not, if a lot of volume went into it or not. All right, so we took out two lows here. We swept it quite nice. So we have already two confirmations, taking out two lows. We inverses fair value gap. We had a pretty good amount of buying pressure. Obviously, you guys know that yesterday's market was pretty choppy. So obviously, the trade didn't go as smoothly as we wanted it to, but it did get the job done. All right, because shortly after, and by shortly after, I mean like maybe like 30 minutes after, the trade finally hit our price target. After chopping up a little bit in our entry, it finally pumped up just like how we were expecting, and it hit our price target for about 60 points. All right, guys, so very, very nice trade. A lot of people in the premium ended up catching it. Unfortunately, I couldn't catch it on stream with you guys, so it was kind of more of like a premium exclusive type of trade. All right, guys, but yes, yesterday we did end the day green, and a lot of people made money. I actually ended up making about $512 per account. So yeah, oh my goodness, we were pumping. But yeah, guys, I ended up making about $512 per account on that trade. All right, guys. So so yeah. So about 5.1K. Not bad. All right. You got stopped at our break even? No, bro. Damn, bro, this trade low-key ran. What the hell? Oh my goodness. Bro, I know those people that didn't take this trade are probably gonna get so much FOMO, bro. I'm getting a little bit of FOMO, but not a bad trade for a Friday. 100%, bro. Like I said, guys, I personally want to be safe for today. I already made my money for this week. So yeah, but the setup was there. So if you did take the setup, very, very, very nice. Thanks for alerting. I don't know if you're being sarcastic. I didn't really alert this trade. I kind of showed it to you guys, but I didn't really alert it. So I'm not gonna take credit for it. Don't worry. I'm not gonna be like, oh guys, we caught this crazy trade today. No. I showed you guys the setup. If you took it, you took it. If you didn't, we'll wait for the next. I didn't alert it. I didn't take it. I actually told you guys I don't really suggest taking it because of the tariffs. So if you took it, once again, very nice on your end. All right. Will there be another setup? Yeah, bro. 100. Bro, look at this volume, bro. We're gonna get like 1 million setups today, bro. I'm gonna stay on live for just like yesterday, for a while. We're gonna find some setups. I got you guys. All right. But yeah, once again, if you guys took this trade today, if you guys took this trade here, NQ long coming into market open, and you guys are green, go ahead and call it a day. Don't continue trading because tariffs will be a pain in the ass. All right, guys. So save yourself the headache. Take your green. Go enjoy it on the weekend. All right, David, how's the indicator going? The indicator is pretty much done. It's already coded. We're just testing it, making sure everything's working properly because we don't want you guys to be complaining, about bugs or anything, whatever. So yeah, we're just testing it. Once we feel like it's ready, it'll be updated. Where do you see the tariff news? Here, let me show you. If you go on February 20th, right? Yeah, February 20th is the Supreme Court's decision for tariffs. Here is the screenshot. Guys, by the way, I know I keep coughing. Once again, I'm still a little bit sick. My voice is becoming a little bit better, way better than 2 days ago, that's for sure. But it is still a little bit rough, so please bear with me, But yeah, guys, 15 more minutes until tariff news comes out. Bro, gets this news from X? 100%, bro. Dude, X is like one of the most reliable sources of news for me. Blas, your opinion about Fridays is completely nonsense. Okay, well, once again, it's my opinion. That's the thing. That is my opinion. Once again, guys, don't take this too hard. I personally think that I just don't like trading Fridays, bro. Like I never said it was bad. I never said it was bad. I never said you guys can't trade Fridays. I just said I don't like trading Fridays after I've had a good week. I just feel like it's, it puts risk on my profits for no reason. I like to go into the weekend, feeling good, not thinking about a loss or anything on a Friday. You know what I mean? Did we take a trade? No, we didn't. I showed you guys a setup that you could have taken, but I'm not counting it. All right. So don't worry. I'll continue to stay on. I'll keep showing you guys setups. Don't worry. So if you missed this one, do not worry, bro. You're good. But yeah, once again, guys, like, look, if I made, for example, this week I'm up from, we didn't trade Monday because obviously the markets were closed on Monday. We traded Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, every single day, right? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm up 1.3K per account this week. So I'm up about $13,000 on the week, copy trading all of my 10 accounts. Do I want to risk giving all of those profits back like last week, just in case maybe I get tilted? No, I don't. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling amazing. I gave you guys a bunch of good work this week. I'm not gonna risk, trading this volatility today, especially with tariffs, and risk ending red today or maybe ending red on the week. And I feel bad about myself, right? Because during the weekend last weekend, I was kind of a bit harsh on myself. I'm like, damn, bro, like, why the fuck did I trade? I was so green. We had so many good trades, and I threw it all away, bro. And I felt bad, right? So once again, I'm still on stream. All right, so if you want to trade on a Friday, I'm still going to show you guys my best setup. I mean, for example, I showed you guys this setup, and it's played out for over 150 points already, or 130 points, right? So if you were paying attention, you got to call yourself a pretty nice trade. All right, that's the thing that I kind of like. I don't understand, right? Like, I mean, I kind of understand it a little bit because I guess you guys want to go off my pace. But if you do, then kind of just go from the pace. Like I just have rules that I just don't enjoy doing. You know what I mean? Like I've said, I don't like trading Fridays, and people are like, but David, you have to do this and this. I'm like, no. If you want to trade. Who's to stop you? You know what I mean? Why was the bias bullish? Super easy, bro. Let me show you. I'm gonna be quick with it. All right. You're gonna be working with two levels of liquidity. All right. Pay attention to this. Coming into market open, what is the first thing we did? First thing we did coming into market open is we sold off and took out the drawn liquidity at 24,700. The drawn liquidity at 24,700 sits right here. We pumped up, dumped down, found the level of liquidity, pumped up. Makes it a valid level of liquidity. Okay, perfect. Okay, today we come into market open, we took out this level of liquidity and instantly flipped back bullish. Right? Okay, perfect. Right, so off the bat, we are already pretty bullish. But before you take longs, you have another small but valid level of liquidity here at 24,784 right here. Right? Okay. So what can we do in this case? Well, if we're bullish off this DOL sweep here with a lot of buying pressure and we took out another level of liquidity to the upside with no DOL sweep to the downside, this means that the bullish bias will continue going higher as long as price holds above 784. So in these two cases, you have taken out the drawn liquidity, holding above it, bullish bias. Taking out the drawn liquidity, holding above it, bullish bias. As long as you hold above the most recent level of liquidity, your bias will remain bullish. Right? What do? We continue holding above it. Even more buying pressure. We inverse the fair value gap, and we shot straight up into a 130 point trade. All right? It is that simple. Two levels is all you needed. David, bro, Apex got a new progression dashboard. Let me check it out. I have not logged into Apex today, so... Oh, wow. That's pretty neat, actually. Oh, that's actually really... What the heck? Wait. That's actually sick. Because, wait, this tells you everything you need for a payout now. Because back then, I don't know if you guys knew this, but you would have to guess if you're going to get your payout denied or accepted. But now they made... That's actually sick. What? This tells you if you're going to get your payout accepted or not. The consistency percent. Oh, wow. That's sick. What? Look, right here. What? That's actually fire. Very nice. Very, very nice. What? Oh, yeah. So for those that don't know, apparently Apex just released a new update to their website that tells you if you're going to get your payout accepted or not. Also, bro, how the hell do you have 81 days on this account when you've only made less than $1,000? Bro, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Bro, what are you doing, bro? You have 81 days on this account. You've only made $800. Bro, lock in, bro. It's about time. Nah, dead ass, bro. Finally. Jeez. But yeah, guys, 10 more minutes until tariff starts. All right, guys. Remember, we're going to be staying cash until tariffs. By the way, the market is still moving very aggressive, so we got to be careful. All right, but don't worry. I'll be sharing some setups as tariff happens. If you guys want to take it, by all means, take it. All right, guys. But yeah, I think the chart is doing something. Don't worry, I'm not gonna. I refuse to alert anything to you guys until tariff news happens. I'm not gonna tell you guys enter longs or shorts, and then Trump literally, like, bro, he bends you over, bro. Like, nah, I'm not trying to have that happen, bro. So now we're gonna wait a little bit. Give it some time. You'll be fine, and then we go from there. All right. Some said, are you talking? Is my stream working? Oh, David, bro, Apex got a new progression dashboard. Let me check it out. Oh, yeah, no, it is. Okay, it works. So, I was about to say, bro, don't scare me like that, bro. Yes, I am talking. No audio? Bro, I literally just heard it on my computer, bro. But yeah. Let me double check on my phone. Okay. Look, right here. Yeah, bro, I literally hear myself. What are you talking about, bro? Okay, anyways. But yeah, we're dumping a little bit more right now. I'm gonna delete this long so people don't get confused that we're in longs. But yeah, if you took it, very nice. Good way to close out the week. Nice, bro. Good shit. Good shit. Hey guys, I'm very happy with this week. Although yes, we did have 2 losing trades. We learned from it. You know what I mean? We learned a bit from it. But yeah. Once again, guys, 8 more minutes or 7 more minutes until tariff news comes out. I'm actually pretty excited to see how the market moves, if it moves. I hope we didn't just wait for nothing. You know what I mean? But yeah. Now, we are dumping quite hard. Now, I will tell you guys, please be careful. Today's market is looking a lot more like last week's market, in which it looks volatile. So pullbacks can be a little bit of a pain in the ass. So please be careful. All right, guys, be careful. All right. Once again, if you're green and you don't want to trade this, by all means, call it cash. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just want to end this week out of drawdown for my new PA. How much are you in drawdown this week? Once again, we caught some pretty good trades this week. So if you are drawdown, it shouldn't be much. 250. You're fine. Yeah, bro, even with half of one trade, you should be good. Now, don't get tilted and be like, oh, I need to make this money right now. No, once again, you're pretty much at break even. You being down 250 is literally nothing. All right, so you're good. Don't stress yourself out. I just don't want you to be forcing out trades in a market that's very, very rough on a lot of traders. All right, so please, if the setup is good, take it. If it's a little bit questionable, a little bit volatile, just wait for next week. All right, guys. Now, while we wait for tariffs to come out, or tariff news, or the decision or whatever, in 6 minutes, let's kind of prepare for next week to know what to expect. Are we gonna have another volatile week? Are we gonna have a laid back, calm week? Let's find out. All right, guys. So yeah, let me see real quick. So once again, today, we have some news. Sorry, but yeah, today we have some news. Whatever. Next week we don't have anything. Actually, okay. So hopefully, next week is a little bit more calm, a little bit more, relaxed on the trading. Because yeah, we have FOMC, but it's an orange folder. It's at 8 in the morning. Nothing's gonna happen. Tuesday we have nothing. Wednesday we have literally nothing. Thursday we have nothing, just the usual weekly unemployment claims. And then Friday we have PPI, which is nothing. All right, and it's at 8:30. So next week we have no news for now. All right, let's see what the news story is gonna be. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see what happens. All right, because trust me, guys, it is never this simple. All right, something always happens. All right, Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Someone said here, U.S. is apparently striking Iran this weekend. Yeah, I literally told you guys, something always happens. It's never gonna be a clean week. So there's always a catch. Nvidia earnings. There's the next catch. Wait, again? We just had Nvidia earnings. No way. Yo. Bro. But yeah. So yeah, for now, from the looks of it, guys, next week is looking a little bit calm. Hopefully. We hope. We hope. We can only hope. All right. But yeah. There's no CPI, there's no NFP, there's no FOMC, there's nothing. You know what I mean? It's just calm news. All right. But yeah. Anyways, what is the market doing? Yeah, it's kind of just sitting at this level of liquidity or nothing crazy. Any earnings? Apparently, Nvidia earnings. Wait, but if wait. If the US is apparently striking Iran, shouldn't the market already be priced into that because everyone knows? Right? That's kind of how news happen. I mean, that's kind of how news works. You know? Let me see, David, I have $1,100. Do four micros. Maybe the strike miss. No, because if it's already, if it's apparently happening, I don't know if it's gonna happen. But it's like Trump saying, guys, I'm going to do tariffs 60% next week. Obviously, the market's going to price into that by next week. You know what I mean? I heard the House Democrats needs 3 votes to impeach Trump. Yeah. Yo, what the hell is that picture, bro? Let me see. David, how many contracts do you use for evals? I use 20. How many micros should I buy with a 50K account? Okay, so Roxy, since you're a little bit new, I suggest doing about 5 to 7. All right, once you get more experience, once you get, the feel for trading futures, do 20 on evals, not on PAs, on evals. All right, so you can get that eval done. All right, where's the tariff news showing up at? I actually don't know. I just know that it's coming out. It's being released in 3 minutes. Well, it's probably not gonna be at exactly 3 minutes, but that's probably when the decision is gonna start. So yeah, just be careful. All right, guys, past 10. All right. So if you don't see a huge candle at 10, that doesn't mean nothing's happening. It just means that it's starting to happen. If they deem it illegal, the market will pump or dump. Well, yeah, the market can only go up or down. but but yeah, no, it will have volume. It will have volume. That is for sure. David, I want to buy some accounts. What would you suggest to start? Any videos to watch? 100%, bro. I got you here. Start off with this video. This video will pretty much teach you everything you need and set you up. Can you copy trade? Wait. Can you copy trade if you have TradeAvate through TradingView? No. TradingView does not support copy trading. It has to be through TradeAvate. David, if I have $1,100 worth of drawdown and I will do 4 micros, which stop loss should I use? 40, 45 points. You'll be fine. That's like a $200, $300 risk. Thumbnails what? Bro. That's the best I can work with, bro. I made that shit on Canva in like 5 minutes. All right, guys, welcome to day 2 right now. Look at the 1 minute. Is it chopping? Ooh. Well, to be fair, the market is waiting on the tariffs. So let's see how this goes, guys. Once again, if I see a setup, I will show it to you guys if you guys want to take it. For me, for myself, just for today, before you guys start going crazy, all right, I made my money for this week. I'm pretty happy with it. I don't want to risk giving anything back just like last week. So me personally, I'm going to sit back and just watch and guide. Next week, we'll be trading every single day. So before you have your little panic attack, because I know how some of you guys are, just relax. All right, okay. So look, 30 more seconds until the tariffs happens, and the market's already starting to kind of go a little bit crazy here. So once again, start being ready. Right, we have some setups here. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the 5 minute right here. I'm gonna delete this since I'm not gonna use this. I'm gonna delete this since I'm not gonna use this. Actually, I am gonna use this. But I'm not gonna use this. But yeah, let's see what happens. All right, guys. Oh, whoa. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, let's see what we got here. Be ready for a lot of volume. I don't know if you guys saw that 5 minute candle. Oh yeah, be careful trading this, guys. I've been telling you guys this for the last 30 minutes. All right, but let's see what happens here. Let me open Twitter real quick and see what apparently happened with the tariffs. Not that the market is doing much right now. I did more in the candle before. But yeah, let me see something. Walter Bloomberg. Let's see what we got here. um, Nothing crazy yet. Remember, guys, if you don't see anything at 10, doesn't mean anything. You know, anything can happen. I guess it started. I don't know if it's gonna be a report or not. But the candle right here told us everything we needed to know. I don't know if you guys saw that huge green, red, green, red, green. So yeah. Once again, we're being careful. Give it a second. Let the market, stabilize a little bit with the volume. And worst case, we do have some setups to the upside and to the downside. So if we're not gonna miss anything. All right, I just need you guys to pay attention and know that where we're gonna be trading. Okay. For now, we're sitting with more of a bullish bias from 864 from this level here, right? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, something's happening. I didn't even have time to even process that we inversed this for value gap. I was gonna tell you guys, we have our setups to the upside. Not anymore. It's kind of gone. Okay. Obviously, no one could have caught that. Wow. Okay. Wow. I kind of have a little bit of FOMO not catching longs here. Who's no one? Yo, bro. Bro, you're gambling, bro. You're gambling. Don't test me, bro. Don't test me, bro. But yeah, no, guys. Obviously, I'm not gonna trade this. I'm not gonna suggest any trades in this market. Let the market cool down a little bit. You caught it, but you guys are crazy, bro. I hope you guys aren't trading this on your PAs, bro. On your evals, sure, dude. ES just ripped even harder, bro. What? Oh my goodness, bro. Dude, I'm actually getting FOMO from not entering longs here. Bro. Of course, it's the one Friday I don't trade, bro. Trade evade is down. Well, obviously, there's a billion people trying to trade right now. Trade evade went down. No. Bro. Dude, trade evade has been very unreliable lately, bro. Dude, wow. I guess this market made trade evade go down. Oh my goodness. I mean, what can we do about it? You know what I mean? And we're getting a DO sweep of doom right now, bro. Look at this. Oh my goodness. 100-point DO sweep in 3 seconds. Guys, if we find a setup in this market, just know we're going to get 200 points. Just know we're going to get 200. I'm going to make sure of it. But obviously, give me some time. Let the market cool down. I'm not going to give you guys a setup in this volume. You know what I mean? But yeah. Now, I don't know if it's going to be one candle that looks like this and then we go back to regular trading. But yeah. Well, I wasn't expecting an instant PT smack. Oh, come on now. We were kind of expecting that, bro. It's tariffs, bro. Come on now. I don't know if you're new to the markets, but dude, anything revolving tariffs, it's going to be instant. Instant stop out, instant blown account, or instant passed account, or instant payout. All right, there's no in between. All right. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, we're getting a huge DOL sweep here. Over 130 points in one 5-minute candle. In fact, in 2 minutes. Once again, if we're gonna be looking for a trade, let the market cool down on the volume, let it kind of stabilize, and then we go from there. Now, if we're gonna be working with the bearish bias from this DOL sweep here at 25.54, we can work with the fair value gap down here at 7.30. I know it looks far away, but I mean, maybe we can create one here and then just target this one because it is far away. But yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Blast, are you gonna trade for today? For me, no. I'm already good on the week. I don't want to risk trading this market. It's kind of like gambling. It's very volatile. All right. I'm sure we've learned our lessons throughout these last 3 weeks. But if I'm on, obviously that means I'm gonna be showing you guys some setups and guiding you guys through some setups that you guys can take. All right. So if you guys want to make some money, hopefully you don't get the volume. But yeah, if you guys want to catch some setups, I will be sharing my best setups in which I would have taken. All right. Once again, I'm not trading today because I don't really like trading Fridays, in my personal opinion. And I just, I'm very good on the week. So yeah. Black screen on trade. Guys, is trade still down or no? Will Apex fix it? Apex does not run Tradevate. Tradevate or Ninja Trader runs Tradevate. Apex just manages. Oh my goodness. Apex just manages those accounts. It works now. It's not down. Okay, perfect. Okay, so if we see a setup, I will know that I'll be able to like give it to you guys. Okay, now let's pay attention here because we don't. I know we're like 100 plus points away from our setup, but let's pay attention, all right, guys? Because 100 plus points can go away very quick. All right, guys. How do we fix it? Just refresh your trading view. I can't see my candles. Okay, it seems like TradeVate is probably down again. The tariff announcement hasn't even started. They're late. Nah, don't tell me that. So wait, this wasn't even the real move? No. Hold on. Wait, my cat's at the door. Hold on. Wait, so you're telling me that we pumped 200 points, dumped 200 points in a span of less than 10 minutes, and it wasn't even the real move? Okay, no, never mind. They just announced that tariffs are illegal. Let me double check. Let me see. Go to Walter Bloomberg. Okay, yeah, I see here. Wait, no, I don't. Oh, wait, I do. Okay, it says here, Supreme Court rules a 6-3 against Trump on tariffs. What does that mean? A 6-3? Are you talking like military now? Like, what are these numbers? Supreme Court rules a 6-3 against Trump. What does that mean? Oh, that's votes. Bro, I'm slow as hell, bro. My bad, I guess. 6-3 against Trump. So, yeah, it's actually illegal. Damn. That boy Trump in trouble, bro. Okay. So, that's pretty bearish, right? They took way too long to rule this. Yeah, but they're like a year late, bro. But hey, eventually, you know. Eventually. Look at gold. Oh my. Oof. What is Bitcoin doing? Nothing. But yeah, gold is taking a big ass hit. Damn. Look at that. Oof. We already know some millionaires were made with this candle. But yeah, anyways. Okay. So I guess it's more bearish. So if you're gonna be working, well, we're not really bearish yet. I mean, we're still holding above this DOL here. But if we're gonna be bearish and we want to work with the setup, guys, we're gonna be working with this one down here. All right, guys, on the 5-minute time frame. It is a 5 and 15 minute. Yeah, 5 and 15 minute fair value up here. All right, guys. How many micros should I trade on the 50K eval? If you want to take it slow and easy, 7. If you want to take it fast, 20. Do not do 100. Do not do 100. 20? Yes, 20 mic on evals. On evals. All right. No, not 100. 20, bro. 20. 2-0. Bro, I trip over 10 micros. Remember, it's evals. So if you want to get it done quick, you go from there. Bro, that picture always gets me so like, that's $2,000 risk. Yes, it is. Remember, it's evals. Remember, guys, I already told you my trading style. I already told you. I literally just said it. If you want to take it slow and easy, do 7. If you want to take it fast, do 20. With evals, I typically like to pass my eval accounts in one trade, 1 or 2 trades. I don't like spending a week or a month on an eval account. I want to make money. All right. Yes. Yeah. Remember, if that's not your trading style, just do 7. David, what size on PAs with the $700 drawdown left? You do like 3. Yeah, like, you could do 3. 3, yeah, 3 works. 3, you can be risking about $200, $300 per trade. I mean, you can still make enough to make a lot. You said you were gonna talk about Apex. What happened? Oh, okay. Excuse me. Okay, so I don't know if you guys got the email from yesterday, but a lot of drama is. I don't really want to talk about it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't want to kind of like involve myself with it. But I mean, to be fair, everyone is kind of involved with it because Apex kind of emailed about it. But to kind of summarize it in Apex's words, there was a lot of, I guess you could say, false advertising on Twitter from a very big trader, in which I'm not gonna say his name because once again I'm not trying to get involved. But a very big trader was kind of quote unquote exposed by Apex, which is very surprising. No firm ever has done that. So yeah. But apparently, what ended up happening was there's a good handful of traders, mainly one trader that goes on Twitter and he promotes $1 million days to promote his brand and all that stuff. Because obviously, if you see a trader making millions of dollars in a day or in a week or whatever, you must think that this guy knows what he's talking about, right? But the thing is that he didn't show how many funded accounts he blew, how much he was full porting, how many accounts he bought, resets, and everything. So he was showing the good, but not the bad. And Apex took it a step forward and said, hey, this guy is not really speaking the truth. He's not showing you guys what's actually happening. And they put him on blast to millions of people over email. Like they literally sent an email to millions of people saying this guy is faking it, right? And everyone, and it's been, there's a lot more to the story that I know about. I'm not trying to get into it. I do want to talk more trades here. I'm not trying to talk drama. That's not what you guys are here for. But since it is on a firm that we all use here, it is good to talk about it and just be more careful with who you trust online. All right, no, it is not Danny Trades. But no, it is not TGR. If you guys know, you guys know. Yes, I know who the trader is. In fact, a lot of people know who the trader is. If you go on Twitter, I'm sure you'll find it. I'm not going to speak about it because, once again, it is not my... I'm not trying to talk about it. It is not me. I haven't gotten exposed yet. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, it wasn't me, bro. It's RP? No, it is not RP. But yeah, it's a pretty big deal now because apparently lawyers are getting involved. But I don't know why you're going to involve lawyers. I mean, Apex literally showed proof of you false marketing. If you guys know who the trader is, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, if you go on Twitter, you never see, oh, guys, I blew 700 accounts today, but on one account, I finally made $100,000, so it makes up for it. They don't show that. They just show that they made $100,000 in a trade, and they don't show the blown accounts, which, to a certain extent could be false marketing because, you're displaying that you're making so much money, you're making millions of dollars per account, but you're not showing the hundreds of accounts that you're blowing. So it kind of, it can kind of be a little bit tilting for a lot of people, because you're kind of selling like a false dream. Because obviously, yeah, at the end of the day, look, let me tell you guys something. And I'm going to leave it at this because obviously I want to focus on the trades. All right. But look, the risk, the return on investment on these accounts is positive, right? If you're spending $100,000 or six figures, I think you're spending a lot more than $100,000 on eval resets and PA accounts to be requesting a $2 million, $5 million payout. The return on investment is nice. I guess so that on that part they're not wrong, right? But the thing is that when you're promoting your brand and growing your business off making these $1 million days and $100 days per account, right? You're not being fully transparent because you're not showing the wrong with it. You're not showing, because remember, once again, yes, the return on investment is good, but the thing is look, hear me out here, guys. If you're promoting that you're making $2 million days or $2 million weeks or $3 million weeks, right? And you're promoting this online where small traders starting out want to be like, I want to be like this guy. I want to follow him. I want to follow his trades to get an understanding on how he trades. What can happen is, in fact, barely anyone in the trading space has over six figures to just blow on evals. No one has that money to just keep resetting until they eventually hit that really big trade, right? And that's where people are getting mad because they're like, dude, like you're promoting all these wins online, you're showing a few losses, right? But you're not showing these hundreds of resets. And then when we want to follow along, we're getting screwed over, and we can't just reset every 3 seconds because of this until we hit. I'd rather just go to the casino. You know what I mean? And now, you guys might be thinking, but dude, it's not a big deal. It's just resets. Let me tell you guys something. In the span of about 10 days, this trader has gone through. Wait, I think it was span of 10 days. I could be wrong. I didn't really read the email all the way, but I think I read it like this. In the span of 8 days, this trader went through over 800 total PA accounts. In like 10, 15 days. I think. I don't know if this is lifetime or 15 days. I don't know. But it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like it's and when it comes from someone that's so big and so trusted in the trading space and known for being the realest and the most transparent, it's kind of shocking. You know what I mean? Because what are other traders hiding? What am I hiding? No, I was kidding. But but yeah, no, it was kind of shocking when everyone read that email because they're like, what the hell? Because this is one of, if not the biggest trader in the trading space. You know what I mean? Blast is a first. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a trader, bro. But yeah, it's something. It's definitely something. Is it Alonso? Uh, he's included in it. Because apparently with TBT, I don't know, bro. I don't know how it is, bro. It's just a bunch of drama on Twitter, bro. A lot, dude. In the bro, and then you guys wonder, and then you guys ask me, dude, why don't you do social media? Because dude, it's just so much drama over everything, bro. Like, why does it even? I'm not gonna say why does it even matter. It kind of does matter, to be honest, but it's to like a certain extent. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, man. It's just like it's so much like, dude, like just make money, bro. Like you know, but yeah. Give us a hint on who it is, dude. Like a million people have said in the chat already. So bro blew 100 PAs, 1,000 evals, made over 600K in payouts, and yeah, I'm getting eval banned for taking. That's the problem, bro. That's the problem. A lot of people were very confused on that. But yeah, apparently it's because he broke a lot of rules. So yeah, pretty much what that Apex email kind of said was if you constantly break these rules, um, they're gonna ban you. Whether you have one eval, 20 evals, 1,000 evals, if you break that rule, they're gonna ban you. All right, setup. Yeah, I know we're dumping. We still have a pretty long way to go, over 100 plus points for this setup down here, but I do like it. I do like it. Now the risk reward is gonna be a little bit iffy. I will tell you guys that much. But yeah, it kind of got me a little bit shocked. It did get me a little bit shocked because once again, if you guys know who that trader is, you guys know that he's one of the biggest and one of the most trusted traders in the space. So, I mean, to be fair, it's not like he killed someone. You know, what I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But you know, he did claim to be very transparent, and he wasn't really that transparent. You know, kind of. I mean, kind of was, kind of wasn't. You know, whatever. Um, but yeah, Blast Switch trades lifetime. Yeah, that's not true, bro. I'm not in the Apex files, bro. I am not in the Apex files. David, should I get off? Nah, bro. You should keep trading, bro. Just full port everything, bro. But yeah, guys. Once again, we're still waiting on the setup here. The market seems like it's slowing down. No, actually, no, it's not. Let me not lie to you guys. The market is, in fact, not slowing down on the volume. We just dumped 100 points and pumped it up again, 100 points in the span of 4 minutes. So we're still moving, just not in a direction. So we're still waiting on our setup. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna give you guys something, hopefully. Just right now, obviously, there's not much to really work with here other than a huge 200-point wick. All right, guys. So yeah. David, how come you're not looking at the 15-minute fair value gap? That's under the 5-minute? What? What do you mean? Oh. Well, this fair value gap already got filled. No, it didn't. Well, most of it did get filled. Regardless, if we even want, like, I'll just use this setup. Like this setup here, I don't think it's gonna be super important because most of the inbounds already got filled. On the fair value that we do have to worry about will be this one though, not this one, because this one already got filled mostly. Put a good eye on that. I actually didn't see that. Plus, why didn't you take the longs after the news? Because it was a gamble. Are you crazy? I'm not gonna trade those longs. David, please ask me a question. Where are you in the gym after trading channel? Oh, dude, I completely forgot I even had that channel. Who was the trader that got exposed? Okay, once again, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to say it. So if anyone knows, just respond. Because you guys are gonna keep asking. Once again, it's not that I'm trying to involve myself in any drama. Yo, bro, watch out, bro, watch out. That picture's AI, bro. Anyways, I'm not trying to. It's not that I'm trying to involve myself in any drama because I'm not. I'm really not. But I mean, to be fair, Apex did kind of call them out to like over 1 million people over an email. So it's like we're all kind of included in the drama already. So if I talk about it, I don't think I'm involving myself, right? Bro. David, I read that if you get denied a payout on Apex, the next week you can only request the maximum amount until you get the next payout. Is that true? Wait. No, that's not true. All you have to do is just fix the rule that you broke, and then you just request like normal. No, um, CZR, he's a Twitter trader. He's not on TikTok. He's on Twitter. Very big on Twitter, and very big on YouTube. Part of the bro. Bro. Is it Patrick Werland? No, in fact, Patrick Werland is getting on his ass on Twitter. Like, dude, that's all he's talking about. It's hilarious. Wait, how is Lonzo involved? Okay, just to summarize it, it's pretty much because there's a lot of traders out there that are kind of trying to call him out. They're not even calling him out, they're just asking him, they're like, dude, like we know that you got a $1 million payout on Take Profit Trader. But can you show us how many resets you had? Because they're just saying that it's not realistic for a normal, regular person with not that much money to be able to do that goal as he was promoting. Once again, I don't really think Lanto's part is bad. Once again, he had a good return on investment. He spent for sure a few $1,000s and maybe over six figures. I don't know. I don't know that part. He won't show it. Um, but I personally do believe Lanto's an amazing trader. I used to be friends with him. I'm not really too close with him anymore. But I do have to give credit where credit is due. He's an amazing trader. He's a really good guy. Uh, but but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people on Twitter getting on his ass. It started off with Lonzo first. They were getting on his ass for not showing his resets. He started like kind of like complaining about it on Twitter, saying, "Oh, but people are hating," and they're like, "Dude, just show the dashboard." And then randomly last night, Apex just randomly goes after his friend, which is Brian, by showing that Brian was doing the same thing. But instead, Apex actually showed how many accounts. Apex showed how many accounts Brian actually wasted. So yeah. No, I'm not talking about it. I'm not talking. I'm just saying. I'm just giving context. Once again, I gave credit where credit's due. Lonzo is an amazing trader. Um, I I don't really disagree on what he did. Once again, it was a good return on investment, but I do understand where people are getting mad because you're promoting $1 million payout. People join your group. They're like, "Oh, I'm about to get a fat ass payout right now," and then they follow the trades, and it's not the same because it was the resets this whole time. You know. But yeah, once again, guys, I'm not really trying to get involved into anything. I'm not going to give my opinion on anything. I'm just saying what's going on, what people are thinking, and all good stuff. I mean, I'm just here to make my money. That's all I care about. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyways, yeah, the market is still not moving. We're just chopping in a like 300-point range, 200-point range. So no setups yet, unfortunately, guys. But I am trying to work with something. So bear with me. In fact, bear with the market, not with me. I don't control the markets. Bear with the markets. Let it give us something. Worst case, just like yesterday, if we have to get a PM session trade, we will get a PM session trade. All right, guys. By the way, did a lot of you guys end up making money yesterday with the PM session trade? Money and tea? You can mix the two here and there. Trading gets a little bit boring sometimes. But yeah. A little bit, yeah. Hell yeah. You end the break even. Yes, yeah. Okay, so a lot of you guys actually ended up trading it. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, yesterday's trade, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It was a little bit scary with those pullbacks. I'm not gonna lie. That chop, I'm like, I was kind of losing a little bit of hope, but it came in clutch and we actually ended up getting a pretty nice winning trade. the real money is opening a Discord. Yeah, yeah. From someone that is completely honest with you guys. We talked about it yesterday. People will buy anything online if you market yourself correctly, especially with these $1 million plus payouts. People will for sure buy that Discord, no matter if it's $100 a month, $1,000 a month. People are gonna buy it. I'm not denying it. I'm not denying it, dude. Okay, bro. Dude, this is getting out of hand, bro. I'm gonna delete that, bro. What if I make a Discord and steal your trades? Dude, honestly, I don't give a shit. I really don't, bro. Dude, I'm pretty sure there's like impersonator Discords that sell my thing. Dude, to be honest, I don't even know why they do that because dude, I literally sell the premium for like $10 with a discount. Um, because there's like Discords out there. Okay, look, there's a thing back then. I know it's still a thing, and I'm sure they're probably like live streaming my stream right now, and they're probably listening to me. So if you guys are listening to me, hear me out here. All right, guys. Okay, so there's a lot of services out there on Telegram. You guys know Telegram is a very shady app. Nothing good ever comes from Telegram. All right, we all know that part. All right, if you didn't know, now you know. Right, nothing ever good comes from Telegram. All right, now on Telegram, I came to find out with Krabby that there's a group that sells memberships for a fraction of the price. For example, right? Let's say this guy over here is selling his Discord for $100 a month. What they will do in this Telegram group is they will buy that Discord, put an API into that Discord, so whatever message comes in and out of that Discord will be sent as a clone message to another Discord, right? So what they do is they buy that Discord for $100. They sell that Discord in their Discord for like $10, $15, $20 for a fraction of the price. And then they make money from people buying that Discord. So you get what I'm saying, right, guys? Like they're making money from selling someone else's Discord, right? And then we came to find out that they were doing it to me, to Lanto, to Karabi, to Kane. I don't know if you guys know Kane, to Desi, to pretty much all of the big traders out there. All right. And the way it works is think about it as like an imposter, right? We've all played Among Us, right? An imposter. There's like an imposter in this Discord that joins the streams, reads every single message being sent in every server, in every channel, and it reads it with an API, and that API will instantly send that exact message over to their own server. All right. Now, why don't I care about it? Well, first of all, I have over 1,500 of you guys. I'm not gonna go crazy. Over one account that's copying my alerts. Once again, I don't give a shit. I stream on YouTube for free. I stream in the premium. I give out trades. Once again, I don't care. All right. Now maybe if you guys are in here, from the people from the imposter Discord, right, guys, if you're paying a quote unquote fraction of the price for my Discord, once again, I sell the premium for $10. So, if you're really struggling to pay $10, if you want to join the premium, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? If you can get a cheaper price, by all means, go ahead. I don't give a shit. But yeah. Anyways, let me see here. Blast, are you and Krabby still good? Yeah, bro. Krabby's my boy, bro. Now I will say I am a little bit busy. Your boy is a little bit busy. I've been working on a lot of things, so I can't really join his streams. Plus, we both stream at the same time, and we both end the stream at the same time. So I can't really join the streams on time before I end mine. But yeah, bro, Krabby's my bro. That's my boy. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're super good, bro. But yeah, I haven't been able to tune into his streams, and he doesn't tune into mine as much because, dude, we're so focused on work, bro. That's your boy. Yo, David, are you and me? So, bro, I'm good with everyone here, bro. I don't have beef with anyone, bro. I'm just here to make money. But yeah, bro, playing Sim Racer all day saying he's busy. I am busy playing, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Nah, but I do talk to him on Instagram. Like a lot. Is today tradable? What are those random spikes? Those random spikes is the tariff news. If you don't know about it, because you are on YouTube, so you probably aren't like as up to date. We had a today was a decision on the tariffs being illegal or not. All right. So once again, at 10 a.m., which is currently 10:30. Wow, it's already 10:30. What the hell? Okay. The U.S. Supreme Court will make a decision on Trump's tariffs at 10 a.m. EST. All right. What happened at 10 a.m. EST? Well, we all saw it. Right. So do I suggest trading today? Not at all. Can you trade today? Yeah, why not? But I don't really suggest it. Gotta learn how to drift, dude. I can drift good as hell now, bro. Like I'm here popping 360s and continuing the drift. Like, bro, bro, I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna show you, bro. Well, game Aceto on Content Manager, on like custom maps and everything. Let me see. I just want to figure out how to copy your alerts to Trader Post. Is that possible? What do you mean? Copy my alerts to Trader Post. What does that mean? Trader Post. Guys, someone on YouTube just said, I just want to figure out how to copy your alerts to Trader Post. Is that a website? Or did he just word it wrong? It's a copy trader? Let me see. Trader Post. Traders Post. Automated trading bot platform. What the heck? I've never heard of this. Trader Post enables automated trading bots for... What the heck? I've never heard of this. Traders Post. It's awesome. I use it every day. Does Apex even allow that? Or does any platform allow that? That's the feds? Yo, okay. My fault. Wait, let me check this out. Hold on. Trader Post enables blah 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 blah. Execute trades effortlessly across trade. Trader. Does RP use this? Because I know RP has like an automated trading bot or something. I don't think he uses this though. Does Apex even allow this? Or any firm, like I said. He does, but bruh. Yeah, RP uses it. Automated trading is banned on Apex and most firms. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how RP is even selling his automated trading bot because it's kind of banned on, unless maybe I don't know what it is or how it works. Maybe it's not fully automated. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Pretty neat. Don't get caught. Trust me, they're gonna find out. Look, if you have if you have a trading bot and you see let's say for example, right? You have a trading bot and you see like 30 traders taking an exact trade at the same exact time with the same exact field, you know, with same exact everything, it's gonna be a little bit skeptical. So you're gonna be on the watch list. You know what I mean? Some bots can get around Apex without them knowing. Yeah, but dude, you're gonna be always at that risk of getting caught and all that stuff. Eventually, you're gonna get caught, bro. Apex, they keep dumping money into improving those automated bots things. Bro, you got 800 people copying your trade, but the thing is, you guys aren't getting the same exact entries. Some people are getting later entries, earlier entries. With a trading bot, since it executes everything at the same exact millisecond, is gonna be a little bit shady, you know. Not paying money, but not paying out. Dude, I'm pretty sure we've already covered this, bro. There has to be some slippage. Not really. I mean, remember, it's all simulated accounts. So if one account gets slippage, all of the accounts get slippage. I thought they allow bots. No. In fact, no prop firms allow bots. They don't want that shit. They don't want to be paying out a trading bot. They want to be paying out traders, you know? Let me see. The contract for the bot is low-key predatory too. Like you don't get a refund if you change the settings to it. What do you mean? For what? For what bot? For RP? I don't know anything about it. Well, Once again, I'm not really too close to RP's team. Like, I kind of just alert in his server and I help people out. That's pretty much about it. So I don't know how it works. I don't know if, I don't know the results about it. You know, what's the best contracts to pass an eval? Do you want to do it fast or slow? Slow, 7. Fast, 20. Make a video on how you drift and post it on. I got you. I'll actually do that today. Have you ever thought or tried about trading the break and retest method that RP uses? I used to trade that when I used to trade options like 3-4 years ago. I'm using 50 on eval. Bro, come on now. 50 is too much. What do you think about RP's algo? Like the trading bot? I don't really know anything about it. I don't know if it works. I don't know if it doesn't work. I don't know. I don't have results because once again, I don't really focus myself in the server. Like I just kind of put my alerts out and just help people out that at me. I don't read the chat. I don't really read the reviews. You know. No, I didn't ignore you, bro. I didn't ignore you. I just didn't see your message. Hold on. Let me see. Someone on YouTube says here, I got banned from funding ticks when they were still around for bot trading. Oof. Yeah, once again, guys, with any bot trading, just be careful. Please read the rules. Make sure that the prop firm allows it because, dude, these firms, they don't play around with their money, guys. Like, if they find out that you're doing automated trading, they will ban you completely off the website. Like, you're gone. Like, no evals, no, you're gone. You're gone. So please be careful. All right. Once again, I just don't do bot trading. That's just stupid. Like me personally, I don't really believe in bot trading. I don't think it works because there's rules that a bot can't really read like humans can read in the market. Now, yes, I could be wrong. Maybe some are built to read it, but for me, like I look for stuff that only I can read. Like I can't really code a bot to read certain things, But once again, everyone has their own strategy. Everyone has their own confirmation. So that's just my strategy. But once again, guys, if you have any trading bot, if you're planning on buying any trading bot, please be careful. Don't get banned. Don't spend $10,000 just to get banned off a prop firm and not be able to use it. Once again, I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that if you want to get paid out and you actually like, whoa, look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you guys something. All right. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is, right? I'm sure we've all heard that, right? If anyone online is claiming that you can make $1 million trading with the automated trading and you don't have to do anything, just sit in bed and just do nothing, right? That sounds too good to be true. Because why isn't everyone doing this? Why aren't they selling this trading bot to a bank that will buy it out for trillions of dollars so they have an extra chance at making some money, right? So just be careful, just be careful. And once again, a lot of these prop firms don't allow bot trading, all right? Please be careful, all right? That's all I have to say. Apex does allow bots. I think to a certain extent. I think. I don't know. Once again, I don't do bot trading, so I'm not really very well educated. In fact, let me do something. Hold on. Why not put it to use? Does Apex? Let's see. Because once again, I did code. I kind of trained the model on everything that Apex has to offer. So let's see if they allow bot trading on Apex. I don't think they do. I know, once again, like 99% of firms out there do not allow that because they don't want to be paying out a robot. That doesn't make sense. Shit, if I had a prop firm, I wouldn't be paying their ass out. Hell no. Okay, Apex is generally a big no on bot/automated trading unless you have an explicit written approval from Apex from that specific setup. What usually gets people flagged? In which on YouTube, I'm reading something here. Oh no, he wasn't using Apex. Never mind. It says here, automated trading strategy execution, algo/bots placing orders, right? So I'm assuming if you have like an indicator, which is what we have, that shows you where to enter, bro. That shows you where to enter and where to exit and stuff. They allow that, I'm assuming. But if there's a bot that's manually placing that order, it seems like it usually gets people flagged. Trade copiers or mirroring across accounts, I don't think they're too strict on this. Like trade syncer, yeah, I don't think they're strict on that. Anything that looks like a non-manual execution or mass replication. This is what I told you guys about. If there's like a million different account IDs from different IPs, all taking the same exact trade at the same exact time, it knows that it's going to be a bot trading because no one can get the exact fill at the same exact time across all around the world. That's kind of impossible, right? So if they see that, it's going to be a little bit weird. That's what I told you guys about, right? If they suspect this, the typical outcome is account closure or denial of payouts. The safest guidance, assume manual trading days only, or manual trading only, which is where you guys are trading on your own. And if you consider automation, ask Apex support first and get it in writing. Exactly. All right, guys, this is what I'm pretty much telling you guys about. And this goes for any firm. Once again, why would a prop firm pay you out if the bot even works? Let's say it does, right? You make 10K. Did you make that 10,000 legitimately? No, because you didn't do anything. You didn't lift a finger. It was all automated, right? So prop firms are not going to be paying you that. All right, they're going to be like, dude, like you didn't get that money fair and square. You know what I mean? You broke the rules, and that's it. Like that's it. You broke the rules. You're gone. So yeah. Hey, so this morning I clicked buy on TradeAway and it froze and it didn't place a long. Then I went back a few minutes later and the trade triggered for a loss. Do I contact Apex or TradeAway? As I had no way to control this. Do you have proof of it by chance? Because I'm sure if you contact Apex and you show proof of slippage, which once again, obviously it was gonna happen. You just tried trading a tariff news candle. If you have proof of this, they will reset your accounts. But if you don't, it's gonna be a little bit of a pain to kind of get reset. How do we show proof? I mean, if you have a clip of you trying to buy it and it's not filling you, and then 2 minutes later it fills you, that's your proof. Like a screen recording. Yeah, pretty much. You're cooked. I mean, dude, why are you even trading this candle? Are you crazy? David, TradeAway executed my order 4 minutes later. Now a false fill on trade that appeared 800 down. Okay, guys, come on now, bro. Like, realistically, why the hell are we even trying to trade this candle? Like, I literally told you guys like a million times that we're gonna have a big ass candle at 10. You guys can't expect to have a lot of volume in the markets, try to get filled and get slippage, and then be mad about it. And once again, this is not a TradeAway issue. This happens with any prop firm. It's because okay, look, the way the slippage happens is when the market has so much volume, and you try entering in this volume, the broker does not know where to fill you because price is moving so fast, like the speed of light, fast. So it doesn't know where to fill you. So if it keeps moving, right, it doesn't know where like click there, right? So once the price starts slowing down slightly, it'll be like, okay, now the traffic has slowed down, fill me now. That's how slippage happens. Now we know, yeah, 100%. But if you guys do have a clip about it or of it, you're good. After a payout gets denied, are the trading days reset? Yes. But it was not slippage, it was basically frozen. Well, I don't really know because I don't know what to say. But typically it's usually slippage. David, you used to say you said that you used to trade opening range breakout. Why'd you stop? Because opening range breakout did not what's it called? Opening range breakout did not hold on. Opening range breakout did not have a it doesn't have details. Like it doesn't tell you anything. It's just like, okay, you break out of this high, boom, that's it. Like, I switched to this strategy because it gave me more of an insight as to what the market wants to do, why it wants to do it, where it wants to go to. It just helps you understand the market more. I'm not saying opening range breakout doesn't work. I just don't like it myself because it's like, dude, you're just taking a breakout, like it's nothing crazy. But I did used to trade it and I did used to make money. Once again, I'm not saying it doesn't work. I used to make money from it. I just don't think it's very stable compared to this strategy. So that's why I switched to this one. Opening range breakout is so popular. Yeah, it's so popular because it's so easy. Dude, all you have to do is go on the 15-minute time frame, high and low, break out, enter, that's it. It takes 3 seconds. Opening range breakout is great. That's what I'm saying. I used to use it. I used to make money using it. I actually bought my second car, which was a BMW, using that strategy. It works. I just don't like it long term because I just felt like I was in my losing trades. I felt like I was literally getting screwed by the markets. Like There's a lot of fake outs, a lot of false breakouts, a lot of that stuff. And I couldn't understand why. I'm like, dude, like I can't be consistent with the strategy if I don't know why I'm getting stopped out, you know? So that's how I kind of came across drawing liquidity sweeps, understanding how fake outs work, and I use fake outs to my advantage, At least I try to, in some trades. Same so many fake outs and false breakouts. Exactly. That's why I stopped using it. Is there a way to combine the two? Of course. There's a way to do anything. But it does require a lot of backtesting. Opening range breakout is very seasonal, and if you're looking for a 30 to 40 point win, it's great. Big stop loss to follow that strat fully though. Yeah, I will tell you guys. For me, at least, I had some big losses with that strategy because once again, you don't know where to place your stop loss. You don't know. It's hard. It's hard. Every strategy is gonna have its cons. You know what I mean? Every strategy. But yeah. Automated strategies. Okay, let me see here. So someone here on YouTube actually corrected me. Okay, so it says here, automated strategies can be used in the trading combine and funded accounts, but there are a few disclaimers and tips to be aware of before getting started. Exactly, that's kind of what we read, right? They allow some automated trading to a certain extent, right? So just do your research if you guys are going to be doing automated trading. Just make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. All right, you can never be too sure. How long How long has it been taking for to get the MAE email from Apex and for it to be updated on the dashboard? It should be instant. Or not instant, like every day at 6 p.m. EST. David, what about those traders who use school to teach people how to trade? Is that website shady? I think school's pretty legit. I've never used it, but I think it's pretty legit. It's pretty popular. I do know about it. Yo, Beck, bro, you know too much here, bro. I should have probably taken those longs earlier. Dude, you're good, bro. Worst case, dude, you stay cash today, bro. Come back next week. David, when are you gonna call it? I'm not gonna lie, bro. Soon. I'm already seeing that a lot of you guys are getting off the stream. Obviously the market is pretty much just chopping here. It's not doing much. We can get on for the PM session later today, just like yesterday. If you guys are down, let me know. But this AM session, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't think we're gonna get anything. The market is really choppy here. You guys are down for PM? I'm down for it too. Let's do the PM. Okay, bet. So are you guys down to get off? I don't want to waste you guys' time this morning and not give you guys a setup this morning. Yeah. Okay, bet. Okay, yeah. I'll stay on the charts. I just won't be on stream. And if I see something, I'll put it out so you guys can take it. Okay. Worst case, we stay cash. Regardless, we had a pretty good week this week. Once again, yes, we did take 2 losses. We made it back. At least I hope we did. But with the trades that I did put out, you should have made it back and some more. All right, guys. So I'm pretty happy with this week. All right. But yeah, once again, if I see something for the PM session and I do like it, I will alert it. Don't worry. All right, just keep your notifications on. I will be showing you guys. I will be showing you guys. Oh, look, Krabby just got on. Bro, Krabby, I'm literally about to get off, bro. Hold up.
Yo.
What's good, bro? Wait, hold on. Hold that thought. Trade elevated latency reports. Wait, guys. Wait. Before you get off, hold on. We were notified of a temporary elevated latency of order fills this morning. We're actively monitoring the situation and working with TradeAvate to get details. Okay, good news, guys. Good news. Hold on. Let me
What the?
hold up.
Yo.
Dude, you're laughing at something, but I already know it's not a good thing.
Yo. What
Hold
the
up.
fuck?
For those who got slippage this morning trying to trade tariff news.
Yo.
Good.
My bad, bro.
Apex seems to be resetting the red day at premium. All right, sweet. All right, guys. Thank you. I think MJ, right? MJ. Thank you for that message. I actually didn't notice. Yeah, guys. Apparently, Apex is working on resetting your red day if you guys are red today. All right. Because of the slippage. Very nice. Anyways, why were you saying yo? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yo, you don't even want to know.
Yep, I already saw it. Bro, crap. Did you see what happened with Apex yesterday?
Bro,
Dude,
yo, I ain't gonna
that
lie.
shit.
They outed him
They,
bad.
yeah, bro. They,
Dude, that has to be like,
Like-
he has to be protected by something. I
dude,
don't
he
know.
said it. He literally said that he's getting his lawyers involved. I mean, dude, even if you get lawyers involved, you're not safe, you know? Because, dude, for a whole
Dude.
company itself to kind of put you out like that, bro.
That
dude,
is
that's
fucked.
bad, bro. That's bad.
Dude, that's really, really like that's like as bad as it. That's like the
That,
worst.
bro, it can't get any worse, bro. It really can't.
Yeah, literally. Especially when the firms come after
Dude,
you. Like,
Fuck,
yo.
dude. Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, dude, I read that shit with my mouth. Like, I'm like, no fucking way. Bro,
Dude, and
Krabi,
everybody knew right away.
bro, we're next, bro. Dude, no, I'm just kidding. Nah, but
It was weird.
yo. Nah, but bro, Patrick was on his ass, bro.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah. Dude, did you get any trades today?
Bro, somebody yesterday accused me of like insider trading. I was dying laughing.
Bro.
I was like, what?
But yeah.
Yo, David, if you did insider, would you give me all the sauce or not?
Yeah, Loki, yeah. I'll sell of course on it.
Thanks, bro.
But yeah. Now, guys, like I said, I am gonna get off for a little bit. If I do see a setup later today coming into the PM session, I will put it out. Just for now, I haven't really found anything, especially with this volume. I don't really want to be putting out there. But yeah, once again, if I do see something, guys, I will let you guys know and I'll share a setup with you guys. But for now, I'm just gonna kind of stay away from the market until the PM session.
How's the weather?
Dude, the weather, bro, it has not rained in forever, bro. Wait, hold up. Blast, what did you recently say about the Apex Red? They seem like they're gonna reset it. So if you guys are red today, due to the tariff news, they're probably gonna reset your accounts. Like to reset the red day today. All right, guys. But yeah. David, what are your thoughts on trade rate lately? Dude, they're letting us down, bro. They have been going down a lot lately. I don't know why, but yeah.
Now everybody was flaming Top Step X, and now Trader Bait's down.
Yeah, dude. Because the thing is, dude, TraderVate is like the Honda of freaking brokers, dude. TraderVate never used to go down, and now it's going down every other day.
I know.
Did they forget about Monday? Monday was closed. But yeah,
and it carried on to Tuesday.
Yeah. But yeah, no, guys, I'm gonna get off for a little bit. I'm gonna take a nice breather outside. And I'm gonna see if I can get you guys a nice setup. We are approaching a gap here. I don't know if it's super good because we are pretty overbought here. So I'll do a little bit more research on it, and if I do like it, I'll put it out for you guys. All right. But yeah, so for now we're technically still cash. I mean, to be fair, we technically alerted longs here, but I didn't really alert it, so I'm not gonna count it. But for those that did catch longs down here, good work. All right, guys. But yeah. Anyways, guys, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. And yeah, I'll be on later in the PM session. So keep your notifications on, be active in the chat. And if I see a setup, I'll share it. All right. But yeah, other than that, guys, I'll see you guys later. All right, guys. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you guys in the chat. All right, guys. Peace out, Krabby. Peace out, chat.
Peace out.
I'll see you guys later. All right, peace out, guys. Peace. And YouTube, guys, hopefully you guys were able to enjoy the stream today. Honestly, we had a pretty good week on our end, although we did stay cash today. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to give you guys a trade yesterday nor today on stream. But once again, I did show you guys that we did catch a trade yesterday in the premium during the PM session, which is what I'm going to be doing today. So if you guys want a chance at possibly getting a PM session trade today, feel free to join the premium with the link in the description. And get access to these trades. Once again, yesterday on stream we weren't able to get a trade, but we did end up getting a trade here in the PM session for about 60 points. All right, we sniped the actual bottom of the market here. And then obviously for the rest of the week, we did catch some really good trades, 180 points, 35 points on ES, 170 points on NQ, and so on, right? So we cut some pretty good trades this week. So once again, if you want to get access to real-time live trading, more education, PM session trades, and so much more, guys, join the premium, join the winning side, and I'm really hoping to see you guys there. But if not, it's totally fine. I'll just see you guys next week because I will not be going live again for today. All right, guys, I will be going live on Monday. All right, guys. So I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I'm really hoping to see you guys in the winning side. If not, it's fine. I'll see you guys on Monday. All right, guys. Take it easy, guys.